All right. The last query was the one I wanted to delay to the last one. So let me just get to that. I, by the way, since had my laptop crash again, so I think we got it though. So here's the deal. We want to basically have the person with their department information and their manager. So I think to do this justice, what I'd like to do is I'm just going to start a query all over a brand new query here. So I'm just going to go new. This is going to be simple. It's going to be from not any of these queries, but from the employees table. It's going to be the, I'll grab the employee ID for this example, last name, and guess I do need the department ID, but more importantly, I need the manager name, manager ID. Okay. Let's just go finish and see what we get. So we got their employee ID, last name, department. Now we know that the department should be on the left-hand side. How do we know that, Grant? Well, we know that because it's sitting over here. It's on the left-hand side. So I'm just going to take, go view there, grab the department ID and shove it on the left-hand side. Wonderful. Great. Now I know that the actual example here doesn't have the employee ID, but let's get creative for a second here. We know that, for example, Dahan's employee manager, sorry, is 100. 100 is king. We know that Raffley or whatever, 100. 100 is king. We know that Nayers is 120. 120 is Weiss. Weiss's manager is king. So there's a self-referencing foreign relationship there. So what we can do if we go into our departments, and we're going to do the hard join first, because I'm sure by now you guys know that I can just go grab the department table and that's how I'll get the name, right? So I'll get the name from grabbing the table. But this is the important thing. How do I get the name of the manager? So what I can do here is I can have two instances of the employees table. One are the employees, and one is their managers, because King is definitely an employee and King's a manager. And how are these two tables related? Well, what's going on is that the manager's employee ID is equal to the employee's manager ID. And that's what we kind of saw in that query. I'm noticing I didn't duplicate it. Oh, I haven't finished it yet. That's why it's up here. Anyway, so I was to look at this. Conqueror's manager ID is the manager's employee ID. So going back and looking at the design view, I could take the manager. I wish I could rename this, but I can't in this tool. But I'm going to go manager. The manager's employee ID is equal to the employee's manager ID. Now, once I do that, and then I grab the employee, the manager's, I should say, last name, and I shove it right beside him. And you know what I'm going to do just for ease here is I'm going to put a quick alias on here as MGR so we can see what the difference is. So here's MGR. Cockers is king. Raffy's is king. I can't remember who else I was showing, but Higgins is 101. 101 is Cocker. And so we're kind of getting the employee's manager's name. Now, the thing is, we're not getting King's manager, and we're not getting King's manager because King's manager doesn't exist. And let's have a quick look at this data. King doesn't have a manager ID. So that's why we're not seeing King's manager ID. So how can we get that? Well, this is one of the most important ideas in relational database theory. Let's look at this join here. Right now, it's saying, give me all the managers who have employees and all the employees who have managers. That's basically a straight inner join. If I wanted to have all the managers, even if they don't have employees, so all the managers' employees' IDs, even if they don't have manager IDs, I would click on this one. If I want all the people who have manager IDs who don't hook up to employee IDs, which is probably impossible, then I'd click number 3. So I'm going to click on number 2 because I want all the managers. Wait a minute. No, sorry. I want King, even if King doesn't exist here. So let's click on that and let's go, and I get King. Now, the other thing is dead easy. Let's go ahead, grab departments, grab the department name. Grab the department name is what I want. Gonna look a little bit goofy, so just hang on a second here, because of course there's a connection. I think actually I can probably just vaporize this, right? There it is. All right, so that's better. So there's my department, grab my department name. Where's my department name supposed to be? My department name is supposed to be right beside department ID. So let's do that. Department name, move it right beside department ID. We don't need the manager ID. And actually, I don't think we need the employee ID either. Right? And I'm looking at that output. So just 4 columns. So let's go up to here and let's go run. And there they all are. And that basically is now the 10th query. So I think, can I rename it here? Of course not. So let's just go ahead and X out of that. I'm going to save it. Right click. I think I just click on it. Oh, man, rename. Oh, but I can't now because it's open. Thank you. Right click, rename Q10. All right. That is quite enough access for one evening. But that's basically how I would do all of these questions. And I hope that really kind of helps with your assignment. And hopefully, again, what you can do is with each of these, have a peek at what the SQL statement is behind all of these. That'd be kind of the cool way to go. Obviously, save this in your records somewhere. But what I'm looking for is all the SQL basically pasted in all these little answer spots. That's what I'm looking for. All right, see you in class.